What's up, guys? Bear from Barely Trying. Yeah, that's a new name. Whatever. I like it. Hope you do too. But anyway, got a 5-gallon little nano tank. This is the Topfin 5-gallon kit. What comes with a filter, comes with a light, comes with this nice seamless tank. Also comes with this nice little chihuahua, but it doesn't, because this is my chihuahua and you can't have her. But anyway, so in this tank, we're going to be putting some of this black lava rock. Kind of looks like a volcano, I think. This one's got some cool like blue hints to it. Hopefully it'll keep that when it's wet. Usually when you're putting hardscape in there, you know, you want to get it wet to see what it looks like underwater, but we didn't have water at the store, so here we go. Hopefully it looks good wet. We also got an Anubis, some assorted Anubis. Got 2 of those. And we got some Hygrophila. Hygrophila, big fancy word. But yeah. We're also going to get a carpeting plant, but they didn't have that at the store, so we're going to get that later. And then for the substrate, we'll be using the good stuff for this tank, Eco Complete. It's probably some of the best stuff you can use for a planted tank. It's expensive, that's why I usually don't use it, but since there's only 2 pounds per gallon, so that's 10 pounds. 20-pound bag, gonna use half of it. Half of it will go in another tank, but this one's only gonna get half. So let's go ahead, get the substrate in. We'll get the plant in, get the hardscape in, and get the water in. Let's do it. Remember, we're only using half of this bag. 20-pound bag, 5-gallon tank. Only need 10 pounds. Normally I'd be using dirt, but this is the wife's tank. She's got all the money, I don't. So I gotta use dirt, she gets to use the good stuff. Put the water up a little bit over the gravel because I don't want this to dry out because it is expensive, and yeah, we don't want that to happen. Alright, so we're going to put some water in it because this top layer here isn't really covered. It's not down in the water. As you know, Eco Complete comes with water already in it. That way it keeps it dry, or keeps it from not drying out. So it keeps the biological element of it alive. So you also want to dechlorinate your water before you put it in here. You don't want to put water in here that has chlorine in it, because that'll kill it as well. Alright, now we want to do the hardscape, which is the hard part for me, because I'm not really good at it. It's kind of like what you want to do. You just kind of have to put it in there and kind of guess. Or not guess, but kind of play with it. What looks good, what doesn't look good. Kind of like this in the corner, because it's a corner piece pretty much. I like that. Not sure what to do with this though. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe if we across there. Yeah. It's kind of it's just you have to play with it. It's one of those things. I think that was good for now, though. Gonna put the Anubis in here. This is Anubis. It comes snail-free. It's got this stuff in it. You gotta wash that off. You can't leave that in there. because basically it'll just mess up your tank. And what it does, that's like absorbs moisture, so it keeps this with moisture in it. So you don't really want this absorbing moisture in your tank because your tank is full of moisture. Alright, so we got the white stuff off, we got it out of the case. This is the Anubis. Nice root structure, nice real grain, no brown or anything, looks real good. Now I gotta figure out where to put it. That's the hard part. We kind of decided that we're gonna put it like right here. Be a good spot. So I'm gonna push it down in there, get the roots down in underneath. Looks better if you have like little tweezers, but I don't have tweezers. At least not yet anyway. I'm not that professional. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Like that. Yeah. Alright, let's get these others open. Okay, so here's the other Anubis. Got all the stuff off. Looks pretty good. The leaves are good. There's a little bit of brown, but this Eco Complete will take care of that. Trust me. Alright. Kind of want to put it near this rock somewhere. I was thinking back here, but it's kind of too big for that. Kind of like, you're like shoving it in there. So we don't like that. But I don't really want to put it out in the middle. So I'm kind of thinking like right around this way, maybe like get the roots up underneath. So I may need to move this a little bit. Put it back when I'm done. Kind of have it going that way. Get the roots down in there. Again, this is a lot easier if you have the aquascaping tweezers. I don't, I just got my fingers, so just gonna have to do. I did it too far, Good thing about this is it's not dirt, so you can move it back without causing too much dirt, too much issues. Because with dirt, you would have had dirt like fly up everywhere trying to move a plant somewhere. That's the con of using dirt. So, like I said, one good thing about using Eco Complete instead of using soil or dirt underneath your gravel is that you can kind of move plants a little easier. Like with dirt, if a plant is really rooted down in there, you're not going to be able to get it out because those roots just take hold. And if you do rip it out, you're going to have dirt all up in your aquarium, and you don't want that. You want your dirt to stay underneath your substrate. All right, so we got that in. I think that's a good spot. Not doing exactly what I wanted to do, but it's nature. It's going to do what it wants to do. Well, it's not really nature. You're creating it, but it's still going to. It's going to have its flaws. You just got to get over it. We got one more to put in here. Kind of wondering where I'm going to put this one. Maybe in the corner because it's a taller plant with like not so thick leaves, so it probably look good in the corner. Maybe go back there, but we'll figure it out. This is a stem plant. Basically, has a stem. It's going to grow roots. Like right here, you see roots here, roots here. This brown part that used to be part of a stem, but that's kind of died off. And here's the other one. We're going to take these two, we're going to put these two taller ones back here behind this lava rock. Let me actually move the lava rock for right now. That didn't work out the first time, let's see if it works out this time. May not stand up right away, of course this one kind of is. Once you get water in it, it'll stand up better. Because these aren't above ground plants. They're not the strongest. Sometimes it's standing up outside of water. Pop this back in here and pull this up. That's pretty good. One's a little kind of hiding back there, but he'll grow. He'll get bigger, so I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna take this little baby one, pop him right in front here. A special spot for him. It's kind of even hard to know where that went. I need the little tweezers for these. Could grab my wife's tweezers, but she'd get mad at me. We got another little small one. See, we're gonna put that one right here. So kind of. One thing I don't like about stem plants is they're kind of hard to get situated without the tweezers, but we're managing. I'll put these taller ones on this side over here. No. Do I want them over here or do I want them back here? Where do you think they're over here? Or over here? Here or here? It's like the eye doctor. He's like, this better or this one? This one or this one? Okay. Anyway. Alright, we're going to jab these down in the corner. Gotta kind of take it easy with these guys because they are stem plants. They can break. If they do break, you can actually just put the stem, whatever part of the stem you broke off, throw that away and put it back in there, and they will grow, they will root, because they are stem plants. And that one just failed. Alright, so I tied these guys together. Kind of, to tie them together, you kind of like twist the roots together, kind of support each other. Well, I put them in here. I'm gonna get as close to this corner as I can. And again, they may fall down. These are standing up pretty good though. Yep, they fell down. I mean, if they fall down, it's okay. Because you're gonna put water in here and they're gonna stand up because of the water. There we go. All the plants are in for now. We're still gonna add some carpeting plants, but that's gonna be later because the store didn't have any. And we're gonna probably get those from like Dustin's Fish Tanks or maybe Aquarium Co-op. One of those two, but we'll see. So we'll go ahead and fill this up with water, fill it up the rest of the way, get the light on it, put some food in there, get the cycling going. We'll talk about that here in a minute, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a plate in here, kind of protect the scape a little bit so that the water kind of deflects off of this into the aquarium. Usually when you do a scape, you don't really want to pour water directly onto it because it's going to mess it up. So I'm going to do that real quick. And this is a paper plate, so it's going to float up whenever the water gets fuller, so it'll go all the way to the top. That way I don't have to mess with any of the scape. Alright, so like I said, this plate floated right up to the top. The scape, not even harmed, so that's good. Get rid of the plate. Now I get the lid on here. Well, not quite yet. I don't want to get the lid on there yet. But I am going to get the light on here. This is the light that came with it. Topfin, little LED light. It does produce a lot of light, so I'm not really worried. These plants are going to grow pretty easily, especially with the Eco Complete and this light. It's going to look pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get this plugged in. You can stop it. Alright, so we're going to turn this light on. There's a little top button here. Boop. There it goes. Look like legit. That's looking nice. I like that. I'm digging that. That's probably like one of my favorite tanks, this little nano tank. Okay, we're gonna start the cycle on this thing. I'm not gonna get too in depth about cycling, but basically we're gonna do a fishless cycle. What you're gonna want to do is you just take some normal fish food, sprinkle a little bit in. What that does is that introduces ammonia to it. Eventually your good bacteria will grow and you'll be good to go. A fishless cycle really takes about a month. There's a few ways you could speed it up. There's some chemicals you can get. You can take an old filter cartridge and put it in the new filter. Or you can take old water, or you can take water from an already set up tank that already has the good bacteria, pour it into here, and that would work. But with this one, we're just gonna start it off slow. We still gotta get our carping plant, so we're not too worried. The fish can take about a month. It's gonna be fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sprinkle just a little bit, because that just introduces ammonia. Anytime you put fish food in your fish tank or aquarium, that introduces ammonia to it. So that's why you do not want to overfeed your fish when you're doing that, because that just produces too much ammonia. So always just feed your fish a little bit. You don't have to feed them every day. You can feed them every other day. That's what I do. I feed them every other day. But yeah, we got started. I'm gonna put the lid on here, and then we're done. We're just gonna walk away. We're gonna put the lid on here, and we're done with this. So yeah, I like it. Hope you guys like it. I would make videos every Saturday, Sunday, and put them up on YouTube. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe. Later.